Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. We're going to go ahead and talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Crystal. Crystal. Girl, let's just talk. Okay, okay. So Garcelle is renovating a beach house. I think they said it's like 35 miles outside of Malibu. So shout out to Garcelle. She said, growing up, they really didn't know people who, had two houses, owned a house, and especially owned two homes. So, shout out to Garcelle. Shout out to Garcelle. Girl, you see what's on my girl. The only thing I'm trying to talk about is Crystal and Sutton. That's it. Erica and Dory, they go and have lunch. They speak about Lois, who at that time was in hospice, but later on in the episode we found out that Lois passed away. So shout out to Mama Lois. Shout out to Lisa Rinna. Kyle and Crystal meet up and they're having a conversation. And Crystal says that she's not going to repeat what was said. It's not my place to say the details. And then Kyle lets her know that she thinks that she's gaslighting the situation. Kyle and them dogs. And then, girl, Dirty Diana. Come on, shout out to Dirty Diana. Diana. So Diana comes over. She says it took about an hour and a half to get from Beverly Hills. So I guess she's letting us know that she is one of the few, I guess, that actually lives in Beverly Hills. Is that what she was trying to say? Those dogs are, I'm sorry, y'all. Those dogs bother me. And for the people that don't know, no, yes, you are correct. I don't like dogs. It's not even about liking dogs. I'm scared of dogs, right? But those dogs are just not trained. Like, the simple fact that, girl, I don't know, you would think that with Cal, knowing that those dogs behave the way that they behave, that she would at least try and put them away when she has company over. Or when they go on a girls trip and there's food, a spread laid out. And she know those dogs gonna hop on counters, turn cartwheels, kicks, and flips. Anyways, so she talked about her daughter Farrah, who's engaged. She talks about Paris Hilton and her 3-day event, her wedding. Also how Farrah, this is how I say people, she said Farrah, so Farrah's engaged, right? She didn't want people, I guess she didn't want to take away from Paris's moment at the, her wedding. Her wedding. And so, she turned her ring. I guess she wore her ring upside down. So I guess she couldn't see the diamond. I guess only the band, I guess. Girl, this is my thing when people do stuff like that. You want people to ask you because first of all, you have a ring on your ring finger, one, okay? I mean, that's just what it comes down to. If you really didn't want people to ask you about or speculate or take away from Paris's moment, girl, you just would have took the ring off for the day. Girl, but you wanted people to ask you more than likely. Girl, shut up, Farrah and Cal. Diane. I don't want to sound insensitive, okay? I really don't. And I'm saying this as nicely as possible. So Diane told a story about how she was pregnant. I think she said she had just given birth to her daughter. Did she say her daughter was 5 months old? I think she said her daughter was 5 months old. The newest one, the baby one. the baby. The daughter was 5 months old. She was already pregnant. She went to the doctor and found out that she was carrying a baby boy, and the baby had already been dead for like 2 weeks. And, you know, they really didn't know what had happened, and everything was okay. And she was basically speaking like she was going to try to, you know, get pregnant again. Diane, I know you a little bit far removed. You're far removed from reality, because the stories you tell don't add up in my book. You go from poor to extreme poverty to rich to not know how to go to the clothing store, to not know how to pick out clothes, to the dust in the stores making you girl. So I just know I can't even keep up with the stories you tell, because you are all over the place. And I'm gonna bring that up every review. Diane is full of shit, okay? Diana, whatever her name is, she's full of shit. I've been telling y'all, listen to the story. The helper is all over the place. How you grow? I'm about to get pissed off, and I'm about to repeat it again. How the hell you grow up poor, then you're thrown into extreme poverty, okay, to just becoming rich kind of like overnight, and now all of a sudden you don't know how to go to the store and pick out clothes. And the stores you probably go to, it's not like Forever 21, okay? You probably going to the Tom Ford and the designers that I can't even pronounce. Ugh, I don't think Diane fits in good with the group. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't think she fits in good. I'm sorry. I just know she can go. And I usually go up for the rich person, because they got something I ain't got, money, okay, and lifestyle, okay? Diane can go. Diane, I need you to stop acting like your old ass ain't damn near 50. I get it. You got old ass women out here pushing out babies every day. Holly Berry's, Janet Jackson, that was all 105 and had a baby. I get it. It's possible. But I just won't. Why are we acting like age probably is not a factor in the reason why? Y'all get what I'm trying to say? She's trying to act like everything is fine and we're going to try again. Bitch, you're 50. Sit down. Be thankful you got the 3 that you got. Be thankful you carried the one that you carried. I'm going to go on, because I don't want to get started. So again, Lois passed away. She basically let them know that, you know, there was a DNR in place, and also she didn't want any feeding tube. So basically, when it's time, from what I guess gathered from what Lisa was saying, you know, Lois had basically let it be known when it's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. Don't hook me up to no machines. Don't put no tube down my throat. It's been good knowing you, girl. I'm going home to glory. I know that's right, Miss Lois. Again, shout out to Miss Lois. So they're all going on the girls' trip. They didn't really know if Lisa was gonna come. No tea, no shade. I said, baby, even a dead mama can't stop Lisa from making sure she engaged in the bullshit. Girl, your mama just died 3 hours ago. Going to tell you, Lisa made sure she packed her motherfucking Louis Vuitton luggage. Lisa said, bitch, I done missed one day of pay. Don't they get paid per episode or something like that? I think I guess the episodes they appear in, they get paid. I don't know, girl. Lisa said, baby, I done missed one day. I'm not missing another one, girl. My mama just died, but girl, the funeral is in a few days. I'll be back. Girl, we'll be fine. Bitch, I said, I love a bitch who's dedicated to her job. When I tell you Lisa is dedicated to that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills job, I said, I know that's right. Lisa said, girl, we got bills to pay. Mama understand, okay? So, you know, Lisa, again, she makes the girls trip. Everybody, you know, is giving her hugs, and here come Erica sliding in, doing the electric slide, okay, breaking up the moment. So they finally make it to Mexico. I thought it was hilarious when Garcelle said, I bet you Doreen is speaking Spanish. And then, girl, they went to the car that Doreen was in and she was speaking Spanish. And then Sutton said, and they always reply to you in English. And then the guy replied back in English. Girl, basically, girl, stop putting on, bitch. Stop. Why are you acting like I don't know English? Girl. Diana, her team, arrives. I really wish I could go up for Diana, because the shit that she got going on, I actually go up for. Like, girl, I think it is so fucking dope that she flies her team out before she gets there, so everything in the room could be situated and put together. All I gotta do is just come in the room and relax. I ain't gotta worry about taking my clothes out of no bag. I ain't gotta worry about setting up the drinks at the bar. I ain't gotta worry about putting all my little, toiletries out on the, the bathroom. Like, I ain't gotta worry about it. Everything is situated. I really thought I was gonna go up for the rich woman, but I'm not going up for Diane. Whatever her name is. Diana. I'm not. She really don't have to come back next season. She really don't. And y'all know I'm not a one season type of person. I think the girls should at least stay on for a minimum of 2 years. Because I feel like the first season, we are kind of hard on the girls. We don't give them a fair chance. And then, it's their first time on TV and cameras, some of them. So I just feel like we should give the girls a fair chance. But Diane, honey, she could be a one-hit wonder. Girl, get that bitch off my TV screen now, okay? Leave Ricky, okay? Hey, Ricky. Bitch, what I say, Ricky, her hairstylist is fine. Leave Ricky, take Dee Dee, okay? Anyways, girl, when I tell I screamed, when her personal stylist asked the guy that worked at the hotel, could they make the closet bigger? So, I guess Diane had garments that were touching the ground, touching the floor. So they wanted to make so you want them to renovate the hotel? See, shit like that, shit like that, that's the type of shit I go up for. Because that lets me know that you don't really live in the real world. Like, who's gonna renovate a closet? Girl, in a hotel? Like, can we make the closet bigger? Girl, did you just really ask them to renovate the closet? Anyways, so basically it's, they go out to dinner. They're talking about, they're just basically, talking to Lisa. And here come Dorit. Girl, now we talking about this lady's dead mama. And Dorit come up talking about, her trauma. Girl, have I heard about this trauma of Dorit's one more again? Girl, we're not even talking about you, Dorit. We're talking about Miss Lois. Girl, you gonna be all right. Anyways. So Lisa asks, get the party started. Lisa, so did I miss anything? I said, here she go. Here she go. Lisa said, I'm clocking in. You girls are awfully quiet. So basically they start talking about Crystal, and let's just get into it. So I guess Diane is trying to use the excuse that Crystal is only 38. When you say 30s, it does still sound kind of young, right? So I get it. I do. It's kind of like, oh, she's only 31. She's only 32, 38, 30. But it's like, girl, but you're not, though. You see what I'm saying? But we're not. It might sound young compared to when you say somebody is 99, right? Crystal is old enough to know better. Let's just talk about it. Crystal, bitch, you got some nerve. I'm sorry. Crystal, you full of shit. You are full of shit. And quiet as it's kept, if I was Garcelle and Sutton, I'm low-key looking at them sideways. Because I would never fuck with somebody like Crystal. Girl, in real life, how can I say this? We are living in a time, I don't think the time has ever changed, but we know like right now especially, racial tensions are high. And the last thing a white person want to be called, well, some of them don't care, but the last thing a white person want to be called, or even they may think that you're thinking, is the R word, right? Racist. So the simple fact that Crystal set her ass on my TV screen and she used a word that she knew would cause some chaos and confusion is a bitch that I could never trust. And I was really trying to go up for Crystal. I really was. But Crystal, she can go too. Okay? She can go too. I wouldn't trust nobody like Crystal. I'm still trying to understand how Crystal and Garcelle and Sutton are cool to this day. Because if I was Sutton, and if I was Crystal, and if I was anybody in the group, honestly, even if I was one of the white women, the white women, okay? Even if I was one of the white women, I would not want to fool with somebody like Crystal. Because, girl, you low-key dangerous, girl. I see the type of stunts and shows you trying to pull. And then come to find out, Sutton didn't even say anything. Like, low-key, it made me kind of like go up for Sutton even more because from what it sounds like, she's always had this mindset of, I want my kids to be around everybody, black, Asian, Hispanic, girl, mixed, whatever. Which is like, oh, it's kind of like, oh, that's cute. This just didn't start last year, right? Okay, some of y'all, now all of a sudden, girl, you want your kids to grow up multicultural, but girl, okay, but we're going to leave it alone, girl. So it kind of made me go up for Sutton even more. That's all Sutton said was basically, she wants to, when I guess her kids were younger, I think her kids were like swimming with like a black girl, a white girl, an Asian girl. I don't know, girl. And she was like, this is how it's supposed to be. And then Crystal delivers it and then doesn't want to say what the fuck Sutton said, but doesn't want the conversation to continue. Just drop it. And then has the nerve to ask Garcelle basically, like, you weren't offended? Bitch, there's nothing to be offended about. If anything, it makes me kind of like Sutton even more. You see what I'm saying? And it goes to show that Kyle probably wasn't losing her mind. Like I said last week, sometimes when you say stuff, around certain groups of people, and that's including me too, I might not understand, if it's offended or I might not be offended. And we know that sometimes with the rich white people, girl, they don't really look at certain things that are offensive to black people or people of color. Like white people ain't no color, but like people of color, they may not look at it as offensive as though we will look at it as offensive. So I really couldn't take Kyle's word because as far as I was concerned last week, Kyle was just another rich white woman who probably was just in and out of the conversation and was like, girl, she didn't say the N word, so she ain't said nothing bad. You get what I'm saying? Stop denying my experience. That's what she told them. But girl, you don't want to say. You want to dangle this in front of our faces. And the truth of the matter is, like I said last week, when I first watched the episode, I was like, okay, Crystal, I see what Crystal, I didn't think Crystal was really wrong. Then when I rewatched the episode, I was like, hold up, bitch. Bitch, I get, because I think I was coming from the first time I watched it, like, Crystal, y'all basically hang on to this word instead of basically, like when she was talking about the violation, when she said violation, Y'all are more concerned about the word and basically you're dismissing her feelings, right? So I got where Crystal was coming from in some parts of it, but this whole dark stuff, violation and that whole stuff what happened with Sutton, I'm still with Crystal. But this dark stuff, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Crystal is wrong as girl. She's just wrong. So, girl, no, I'm gonna send that bitch. Now, this is what I'm saying. I went, girl, what Erica said, because didn't nobody want to say nothing. So everybody sitting at the table. Nobody wanted to say anything. Oh, Erica. Oh, girl, one thing about Erica that got on my nerves. So Erica is in awe, right? She compares last year to this year. Basically trying to say, I guess, that Sutton tried to ruin. I guess Sutton's whole thing was like, Crystal, bitch, you could ruin my reputation by doing whatever the fuck you doing. So Erica's whole thing was trying to compare this situation with Sutton and Crystal to last year. Girl, hanging up flat screen. That is not the same thing. Girl, your husband was over there stealing money, allegedly, from orphans, widows, and burn victims. And quiet as it's kept, we don't know if you was part of it or not. We still trying to figure that out. So, you can let that go. But girl, when Erica said, so basically you want her to say you're not a racist. You know, said, girl, the girls are clocking in. Erica said, bitch, I'm gonna get your ass back. Don't nobody else want to say it? We just gonna go ahead I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You don't want the people thinking you a racist. Because that's what everybody thinking. I say, get her, Erica. Girl, I was living it. I was living for it. I'm not gonna lie. You know I like messy shit like this. So Dorit started talking about, it's talking something about the context. It's about the insinuation. Erica said that she's a racist. When Erica said that, that's when you could tell Sutton started getting pissed off. Because now somebody finally said, basically like, that's what people are going to think. Because we're going to go to the worst possible thing, that you're a racist, that you said something that you really ain't had no business saying. Which again, like Marcel said, could change the course of our relationship. Crystal starts to say that she didn't bring it up. Technically, she didn't. Garcelle did. Garcelle was the one who brought it up when she made that statement about Crystal basically just wanting to say that Sutton was one of those women. But quiet as this, never mind. I'm about to say something that's gonna piss some of y'all off. Y'all know the only reason why I think that Garcelle's going so hard to make sure she have Sutton's back this year is because last year she probably realized after she watched the back that she low-key left Sutton hang out the dry too a little bit. Sorry. That's what I think. Because I like the fact that Garcelle got Sutton's back, but last year, girl, you low-key was letting Sutton hang out the dry by herself. And I think that Garcelle watched last season and realized, damn, I need to be a better friend. Which is nothing bad with that. You know what I'm saying? Because at least she's correcting her wrong, right? Anyways, so here go Lisa Rinna. So, girl, after Erica said that, here go Lisa Rinna, girl. It's already bad for you. Sorry. When Lisa told Sutton, it's already bad for you. Sorry. It's not good for you. It's not. Now you got Lisa taking the baton, right? Now Sutton is really getting pissed off, right? Sutton basically says that she always kind of knew how Crystal was. Crystal, I guess, is the type of person that will tear anybody down to make sure that she rubs shoulders with the girls who got a little power and influence, aka the Kathy Hiltons. Lisa basically said in her confessional that she has heard what Sutton is talking about. So, Crystal girl, you just You not the girl that I wanted to go. I mean, I wanted to go. Crystal can go. Crystal can go. I don't like Crystal like that anymore. I'm a side eye Crystal every time she get on my TV screen because this stunt you pull with this whole dark stuff, that lets me know enough that I could never, like, I mean, I know I would never hang out with Crystal, but like if I ran those circles, if I would never want to be connected to somebody like Crystal if I was in that circle, right? Because like, girl, no, you're not trustworthy. Girl, you're the type of girl that will really have people out here receiving hate emails and hate direct messages and all types of stuff because you want to sit here and put out in the universe that this woman said something that was dark and she didn't say nothing wrong. Therefore, I'm never gonna fuck with you. Because the streets already told me about how you move. But instead, I ignored the streets and I said, I'm gonna get to know her for myself. And now I've gotten to know you, and now I see the way you move. Baby, you can never say another motherfucking thing to me, except for hello and goodbye. And that's only because we work together in this group. Any type of friendship, anything outside of the group, it's a no for me. If it's not related to the group, then girl, you don't have nothing to say to me. I'm not going out to have no cake. You're not coming to my house. I'm not coming to yours. We're not going out for no lunch. We're not going out for yoga. We're not going out to the spa. If it's not part of the group, it's a no. If it's a part of the group, then girl, hey, don't fuck with her. They told me about her, and I ignored it because I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. And this bitch damn near got me canceled. She damn near got the people out here thinking I'm a damn near racist. She got the people think I wear a white hood over my goddamn face. Crystal can go. Crystal can go and Diane can go. Ship them out. I don't want them back. I do not want Crystal or Sutton. I mean, it's not Sutton. I do not want Crystal or Diane back on my screen season. Girl, I just got into Real Housewives of Beverly Hills a couple of years ago, and I'm already making demands. I don't want Diane or Crystal on my screen season 13. What season is this? Yeah, season 13. Get them off. I hope they tear your ass up at that reunion. They not. Sutton and Garcelle need to tear her ass up at that reunion. And Kyle. Matter of fact, really, quite frankly, all of them need to. Because Crystal, no girl. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all girls later. Bye.